Diver, this is TC. Com check.
I hear you loud and clear. Help me.
Let me know when you're ready to start the procedure.
Copy that. And TC, I'm ready to start procedure.
So I just want to verify, was the pilot drill assembled into the testing configuration, and is the tether to the exhaust hose connected?
So the drill is in testing configuration, and I have a tie on the exhaust hose back up the source line, about 2 feet away from me.
Okay, so can you also ensure that the drill is turned to the center position?
Drill is on center position.
So we are going to move on to pilot hole operation.
Copy that.
So you want to remove the cap from the pilot drill, and once you do that, do not move your fingers below the handle.
Copy that. It is removed and keeping away from the bit.
Please have topside turn the air pressure up to 90 psi.
Copy that. And topside diver.
Diver, copy.
Could we turn on air, please?
Copy. Air is on.
And 90 psi.
We are at 86 psi.
Copy that. And TC, we have 86 psi.
So we're going to have you turn the drill switch to the right, the forward and on position, which will be opposite of the handle.
Copy that. It is in the right position, opposite handle.
Please feather the drill to ensure that it's working properly.
Copy that. I do have good rotation. And I have exhaust now.
So please line the pilot bit up over the sample collection surface and apply a moderate force and turn the drill on.
Copy that. I am over the collection surface. Tethers are clear. Moderate force and beginning drill.
We're going to have you stop drilling.
Copy that.
When the dust clears, can you give us an estimate of where you are on the pilot bit?
1/8 inch below the first hole.
Please turn the drill back on for another couple of seconds.
Copy that.
Okay, we're going to have you cut the drilling and now remove the drill from the rock, please.
Copy that. Drill is removed.
So we're going to repeat those same steps, but can you please drill about 3 to 4 inches from that first hole?
Copy that. Okay, I have a good location. Are you ready for me to commence drilling?
Ready.
Copy that. About 1/4 inch below right now, continuing.
That looks good. You can remove that drill from the rock.
Copy that. That is complete.
So have topside turn air pressure off.
Copy that, and topside diver.
Diver, copy.
Could you please secure air?
Copy, air is off.
Thank you, ma'am.
And bleed the system.
Copy that, stand by. That's complete.
So turn the switch on the drill to the middle off position.
That's complete.
Now place the cap back on the drill.
That is complete.
Wait, so the drill will now be returned to the stowed position, but the shop air hose needs to be moved to the second drill.
Copy that. And the divers are working on that now. So just to let y'all know while they're in work on that, the first hole, the core is solid. The second hole, the core actually did break apart. It's about half of the core is remaining in the hole now.
So when we do start the next part, just start in that first hole where the sample is solid.
Copy that. And the second drill is ready.
Can we have you hold the drill straight down next to the rock just so we have a height reference?
I'll move it to the forward side.
And a still picture would be great. Okay, thank you.
And still pictures done as well.
Okay, so we are going to move on to the core operations if you are ready.
I am ready.
Oh, sorry, the core drilling operations.
Yeah, core drilling. Copy that. I'm ready.
So you just want to make sure again that that exhaust is vented away from you.
That's correct.
So remove the cap from the core bit, and again, do not touch below that handle once you remove the cap.
Copy that. Remove cap and keep out zone. That's complete.
Have topside turn the shop air pressure to 90 psi.
Copy that. And topside diver.
Diver, copy.
If I can get air to 90 psi, please.
Copy that. Air is on at 90 psi.
Copy air at 90. And TC diver.
We're going to have you turn the drill switch to the right side.
That's complete.
And now feather the drill trigger for a few seconds to ensure it's working properly.
And I have good air exhaust.
So now place that core bit just above the pilot hole, the first pilot hole.
Okay, holding that position.
So place the drill down into the pilot hole before it hits the base.
Okay, that actually cannot span. I cannot get it down into the hole.
Pull it up a little and then start it running and try and fit it into the hole.
Copy that. Okay, that's done.
Okay, you might have to pull it out and restart, but once you restart, continue drilling.
Copy that. So it actually requires a very light touch. Any real pressure binds the bit.
So we're going to have you stop drilling and check how deep you drilled.
Almost to the top of the lower vent.
So we'll have you keep going for a little longer.
Copy that. The bit is slowing down a little bit, but it's still moving at quite a nice little clip.
So we're going to end this drill operation, and if you can just pull it straight up.
Copy that.
You might have to run it to pull it out.
Copy that. That's complete. I actually have a core sample in the bit.
So we're going to just have you cap the core bit.
Say again, please.
We're going to have you turn the shop air off.
Copy that. And topside diver.
Diver, copy.
If I could secure air, please.
Copy. Air is off.
And then to bleed the system, just point the drill bit up so that the sample doesn't fall out.
Copy that. And the system is bled. The core did slide toward the drill.
So we're going to have you turn the drill to the middle position.
Drill is on the middle position.
And then recap the drill, please.
That's complete.
So we're all set with the drill, and you can stow that.
Copy that. Drill is secured.
Can you take a still image of the holes at the top of the rock? And then can the video ray get in looking down at the rock, please? Okay, so we are going to have you take one of the two extractors.
Copy that.
And then please uncap it carefully.
That's complete.
And can you try and put that into the hole where the core came out of?
Alright, I'm folding it back, but it is in there.
If you put pressure or force on it, would it go down into the hole?
I'm at the bottom of the hole.
Awesome, thank you. You can pull that straight up to take it out.
Yeah, no rock in that.
I'm going to have you do that again over that short pilot hole and see if you can snap the sample.
Copy that. It's only about a ½ inch tall. I can try.
We're going to have you cap that extractor and stow it.
Copy that. And I was able to snap off the sample from the pilot hole. And the diver has that now.
Can we have a still image of that sample piece? And then if you can put that in that extractor tube just so that it comes up to the surface with you, that would be awesome.
Copy that and work. That's complete.
So can we get a little bit of feedback on how did the drill operation feel?
Surprisingly easy, actually. I am only really attached here at my ankles. I'm having to use my ankles for all my strength as far as pressing down, and I was expecting to have to put a lot more pressure on the drill to get it to drill through the rock. And it was actually the opposite. If I put too much pressure, I was actually binding it. So once I backed off, it actually started drilling very quickly and fairly easily. It did start to slow down a little bit about the top of the top of the lower bit. But while it was noticeable, it was still moving easily. I wasn't getting any pressure on me through the handle of the drill, like it was binding or anything. The only problem I ran into was the caps. These rubber caps did want to tend to pop off. because once you add the tether, and you may be able to see this in the video, Ray, once you add the tether, it's actually pulling that eyelet back, and that's tending to pop it off. Otherwise, it went very well.
So thank you.
Not a problem.
We are done with testing, so if you just make sure all the caps are on so you don't injure yourselves on anything.
Copy that. Yeah, you may want to transport that. Pointing up.
And then thank you, Chris, and thank you to the other divers and the camera as well.
Not a problem, anytime. It broke up right there. It's about 7 inches deep. Watch out, there is a sample in one of them.